Hey everybody, Sway's here. So today I'm gonna be teaching you a couple of tips and tricks I've used in my 1v1 maps. Okay, so this is a barrier block. I use them in my box fighting maps and my 1v1 maps depending on how I'm using them. You can change the color. This is how you get the galaxy, different stuff. It's pretty cool. There's really nothing to it. You just adjust the size, you know, make it really big, make it really small. I'm gonna keep it small for this video because I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Yeah, there's not really much to that. You just gotta play with it, find what you like. Yeah, okay, moving on to the spawners. So I used to use these in my evade 1v1 maps a long time ago, like when I first started making maps. They're bulky, they get the job done, but overall I wouldn't use them anymore because of the new stuff that has been added. Moving on to these little spawners. They're pretty small, they definitely get the job done. They're perfect for just more cleaner 1v1 maps. Obviously you can hide them, you can hide that one just the same. I prefer these just because I can put little details in my maps as far as where I put them. Okay, with this one's a little bit different. So this little tripod thing is where you put most of your weapons. You play with most of the settings in here. So if you set the class identifier to 1 and then go to this thing, which is a class selector, if you set this to the class that you put in this little tripod, when you walk through this, it'll give you those guns. And you can also adjust the time and whether or not it gives you health. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the spawners, and we're gonna move on to this thing. So this is really more for aesthetics and just to look clean. You can change the color and adjust the tiles. And you notice how there's little like specks on my screen. They kind of look like stars. I mean, obviously than the stars that I was just looking at, because I don't know why I made it night. Anyways, but the more of these you put, obviously the louder it's gonna get, but there'll be more. Okay, so moving on to one of my last tips and tricks. I don't have very many, being that there's only so much you can do in creative as far as your imagination goes. But I learned this trick from Loyal. I'll link his channel below. He's really good at making 1v1 maps and box fighting maps. But for this one, you just select these and turn off your grid snap. Try not to move. I know that you controller scrimmers might have some drift, but so every time you place a block, just rotate it and do this all the way around until it looks somewhat like a circle. And there you go, you have a circle. The edges will look pretty bad as far as like them looking pretty sharp, kind of like a tire.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, because tires are sharp, right? What are you looking at?
Hello? Hi.
Anyways, you can use these to kind of clean up the edges. You just gotta find the right size. It's pretty annoying to play with, so I'm not gonna do it for the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as circles go. Another thing I forgot to mention is if you select pretty much anything on the map that you want to select, if you hold whatever bind it is for you, for me it's LT because I'm a controller scrimmer, if you hold that and click anything on your controller, it'll copy that to your phone, so you can go to a different map or even just come over here and select that and it'll be already set into your phone. That's a pretty cool trick I learned. I learned that one by myself. I didn't know it was a thing until recently. It came in handy when it came to making the NorCal logos, because the NorCal logo was probably one of the hardest maps I've ever made, but it came out looking really nice and I'm glad it came out the way it did. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Before I end the video, I want to say that I am giving away a mouse pad made by Razer on my Instagram by the time this video is up. If you want to enter, go to my Instagram and I'll have the rules explained there. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I want to have a map making competition using hashtag Sway's creativity, and I want to see some of your maps and I will pick the winner based on which map is the most creative. So yeah.
Noobs.